Hello students, coming to my part 2 of trigonometry. We'll just have a recap of the first part what we had. Uh, it was spoken about right angle triangle. So in triangle ABC, angle B is marked as 90 degrees. So opposite side of 90 degrees is called as the greatest side and it is called as hypotenuse. So you know the Pythagoras formula. So in triangle ABC, angle B equals 90 degrees. So square on the hypotenuse, that is AC square, is equal to AB square plus BC square. So coming to the sides of the triangle, we have got AC, AB and BC. Now trigonometry is going to be measurement of angles. Now here for my reference I have taken one of the two acute angles, that is angle A is acute and angle C is called as acute angle. So I will mark angle C as theta. So once I mark theta for C, angle C's opposite side is going to be AB and angle B's opposite side is going to be AC and angle A's opposite side is going to be BC. So based on that, if I mark angle C as theta, then opposite side is going to be AB. So remaining one more side is left out, that is going to be called as adjacent side. Now for instance, if I mark angle A as theta, then BC becomes opposite side and AB is going to be transformed into adjacent side. So that's the interchange which is going to be made according to the acute angles, which is going to be referred as an angle for the reference. Now there are 6 trigonometric functions. Now these are the basic foundations for trigonometry which you should know. Now these 6 trigonometric functions are based on ratios. Ratios means you are going to have a numerator and a denominator. So it is all regarding the sides only: opposite, adjacent and hypotenuse. Easy to remember, only 3 sides of a right angle triangle to be remembered. And once you know the first trigonometric functions, I believe that the rest of them is going to follow. Only that names has to be just known into the things. Now coming to the first trigonometric function, the expanded form is written as sine, S-I-N-E, sine of an angle theta, sine of an angle theta, because I'm measuring it as theta there. Sine of an angle theta is referred as, in short, it is written as sine theta. Remember, it is not sin theta, it is sine theta. So sine theta, according to the trigonometric functions, the ratio is going to be opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So sine theta is going to be opposite divided by hypotenuse. So what is opposite here? Opposite is going to be AB divided by hypotenuse is going to be AC. So AB by AC is going to be sine theta. So important to remember, sine theta is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So the abbreviated form is going to be sine theta. Coming to the next part, second one. Second trigonometric function is called as cosine theta, C-O-S-I-N-E. Cosine of an angle theta is referred as cos theta, or if you want to write in 3 separate letters, that is going to be C-O-S, cos theta. Cos theta is going to be adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So what is going to be adjacent side? Adjacent side is BC. Hypotenuse is going to remain the same, that is AC. So something is common in both sine theta and cos theta, that is in the denominator. Denominator, both of them are involved with hypotenuse, which is the greatest side here. So the third function is going to be called as tangent, T-A-N-G-E-N-T. Tangent of an angle theta is called as tan theta. Now, as I said, both sine and cos are involved with the hypotenuse in the denominator. Now, when you come to tan theta, forget about hypotenuse. It is always going to be opposite side divided by adjacent. opposite by adjacent. So what is opposite here? AB. Divided by adjacent is going to be BC. So once you know sine theta, rest of them follows as it is. Sine theta is opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Cos theta is going to be adjacent by hypotenuse. Tan theta is going to be opposite side divided by adjacent side. Now the rest of the three more functions left out, are going to be the reciprocals of sine, cosine and tangent. Reciprocals in the sense, if I say for example 2 by 3, the reciprocal of 2 by 3 is going to be 3 by 2. Or if I just write 2, then the reciprocal of 2 is going to be 1 by 2. So in the same sense, here the reciprocals of sine is called as cosecant. C-O-S-E-C-A-N-T. Cosecant of an angle theta is called as cosec theta. It's called as cosec theta. Cosec theta is equal to, I said it's a reciprocal. Sine is what? Opposite by hypotenuse. So reciprocal of that is going to be hypotenuse side divided by opposite. So hypotenuse is AC divided by opposite is going to be AB. Now the fifth one, remember, so here it is cosine or cos theta. Cos is adjacent by hypotenuse. Now the fifth trigonometry functions is called as secant. S-E-C-A-N-T. Secant of an angle theta is called as sec theta or sec theta. Sec theta is going to be hypotenuse side divided by adjacent. So here cos theta was adjacent by hypotenuse, sec theta is going to be hypotenuse by adjacent. Again, hypotenuse is going to be AC divided by adjacent side is going to be BC. Now the last one, the sixth function, is called as cotangent. Cotangent of an angle theta is called as cot theta. So we call cotangent or C-O-T-A-N-G-E-N-T, cotangent. So these are the abbreviations which might be asked in 1 mark questions also, it can be. So always go through those things also, which is always required for 1 mark question. So you write it as what? Cotangent. C-O-T-A-N-G-E-N-T. Cotangent of an angle theta is called as cot theta. What is tan theta? Tan theta is opposite side divided by adjacent side. So cot theta is going to be adjacent side divided by opposite side. What is adjacent? BC by opposite. Opposite is going to be A. So this all sides ratio is completely based on which angle you're going to mark it as theta. Because based on the side angle which is marked as theta, based on that you're going to write the opposite side and you're going to mention the adjacent side. Now based on this opposite and adjacent only a trigonometry function is going to be written, because hypotenuse will remain constant no matter you change this angle theta from angle C to angle A. Only the opposite and adjacent is going to change. So now here, if I had marked angle A as my reference angle as theta, then BC would have become opposite and AB would have become adjacent and hypotenuse would have remained the same. So knowing the angles in order: sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec and cot. And remember, if you just say it as sine, it doesn't have any meaning. It has to refer a particular angle. I can say it as sine C, or for this I can also say it as sine A. Then only it gets a particular meaning. It is not in a product. Sine separately never has got a meaning, or even tan separately doesn't have a meaning. It has to be referred with that particular angle, acute angle. Theta is always going to be an acute angle here. So sine A or cos A or tan A or cosec A, sec A, cot A. All this has got meaning along with the reference of an angle. So go through this thoroughly because this is the first step which you're stepping into it. Only 6 trigonometry functions based on 3 sides of the triangle. Because first 3 are only, my preference is that you know this particular point as a starting point. Just remember sine, the rest of them will follow as it is, because sine theta is opposite by hypotenuse, cos theta is going to be adjacent by hypotenuse. Tan is going to be opposite by adjacent because you are going to remove these two hypotenuses. Then you have got the reciprocal. Sine reciprocal is going to be cosec, cos reciprocal is going to be sec, and tan reciprocal is going to be cot. So see you next video. In the next video, don't forget to subscribe me. This will help me a lot. Thank you. See you in the next video.